Hello YouTube subscribers, welcome to another YouTube video. Today's tutorial is a little bit more advanced and requires quite a few more balloons than my usual tutorials. Before I start, welcome to my balloon room. This is where I do all of my work. My family tend to keep clear of this room. Today's tutorial is for this lovely bear. I'm not doing the stand today, his base. I will do one if people require it. The bear was designed by a friend of mine down in Weymouth, Balloonatic Kev, or Phoenix for those of you who are on Balloon Chat. Lovely bear. He has given me permission to do this, and he has put the photos on Balloon Chat for anyone who wants to go back and have a look at that. So let's get started. Today you're going to need quite a few balloons. As I said, you're going to need two 350s with about 4 fingers to a hand left. Can't get my teeth in today. You're going to need one 260, similar again, but we're not going to use all of this, but a good hand left at the end. You need a 5-inch round. I use blush, but it depends on the colour coordination of your bear. Scrap of white, but again, just you don't need much of that. Tail end of a black with a good little tail on it, and a scrap of whatever colour you're making your bear out of. Right, okay, so we're going to start with, put those back, we're going to start with our 350 and we're going to make his main body. We'll start with the head, and you're going to need a bubble, about 4 fingers to a hand, and I'm going to make his ears. So yeah, a 3-finger bubble. I'm going to wear it. Trying to get away. Does not want to be a bear today. Okay, so back to the 3-finger bubble. We're going to twist that, and then we're going to do another 2 to 3 finger bubble. Another ear twist, and then another hand. So we're going to match that up to give us a bear-shaped head. More fingers and thumbs today. I'm going to twist the knot back in at the head. So what you've got is your 4, your ear twist, your 3, your ear twist, and your 4. Now we're going to do the body. I don't always use all of this that's left. About a hand's length, back up and in at the neck. This bit here you can get rid of and tie off. Different people prefer to get rid of that in different ways. So that's what we start with. Okay, and that's his body. Next, I'm going to do his muzzle. The muzzle is the round and the black scrap. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie in there. So, some people call this a marriage twist, not quite sure. We're going to take this knot and we're going to push it right through. You end up with a donut. If you push it straight into the middle, you end up with what looks like a donut. I just prefer to push it slightly off to one side, so we get a larger portion down the bottom than we do at the top. I'm going to take the scrap, the bit that we had before, the body coloured scrap, and we're going to tie it in. This has taken me quite a bit of practice to be able to do, and quite often still involves my teeth. There we go, you've got the 2 bits, the back and the nose at the front. Going back to our face, I'm going to take these 2 scraps and I'm going to thread them through the middle of his face. I'm going to tie them off, we're going to tie them off up here at the ears, 1 in each, the same on the other side. Now this will pull his muzzle right up to the top of his head. Don't worry about that. We have a cure for that. We're going to take the white, twist it in half and fold it back. Not the best colour in this light. There we go. So you've just got your two bubbles. They're about 3 fingers, and you'll need a tail. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in here at the top. And we'll through the back and down to his neck. When we arrange these, just drop the eyes slightly behind his muzzle, and that pushes the muzzle down towards his neck and gives you quite a nice, cute looking face. Okay, the next bit, his legs. I'm really going to have to learn how to catch. Okay, so we're going to start about 4 fingers, and we're going to make quite a big petal twist. About 4 fingers. And then we're going to do the same again for his other foot. So we have 2. Now here Kev puts in just one heel, which is an ear twist, so about 3 fingers. Seems to work much better than putting 2, and it just pushes his feet out nicely. So we have your loop, and your ear twist, and the rest. This bit now goes through his body, like so, and with the little tiny tail that you've got left, I just take it and wrap it into this little bundle here around his heel. So we have his body, his feet, and his head. At the moment his head's a bit wobbly and unstable, we'll sort that with the arms. There we go. This is where our 260 comes in. Again, to remind you, about 4 fingers. I'm going to do his arms. I'm going to start with 2, 3 finger, these bigger fingers, petal, and the same for his other hand. Just like that. Now I do, that's a hand's length before putting in 2 ear twists. Not big ones, about 2 fingers. 1, 2, just like that. Now these 2 ear twists go into his neck here. Can be a bit fiddly. Pop the first few times I did it, but I've sort of got it now. So I go in at the back and then pull one of the ear twists round to the front. And you can secure it by taking the rest of the balloon and just wrapping it round. Now this is where Kev got a bit clever, and he suggests making the other arm longer to come round, so when he's holding something like the flower that this little guy has here, it doesn't hold it in front of his face. Fantastic idea. So just pull it round so it's a lot longer than the other. You can decide how long you actually want that as to where you want it to sit. And I'm making this arm longer and this one shorter. It does pull it to one side. We're going to get rid of this, however you get rid of it. I prefer to snap them. Took me practice, there are quite a few tutorials out there on how to do that. So there we go. There's our basic bear. Just now needs a little bit of artwork. 3 little dots on one side, 3 little dots on the other. His mouth. And I always leave the eyes till last. When I'm twisting for kids, I tend to tell them that that's the magic that brings them to life. I sort of believe that myself. So here we go. 1, 2. There we go. 1 bear. You can give him all sorts to hold. You can give him balloons with numbers on. You can give him flowers. Pretty much all sorts. The base, for those of you who are interested, is just 2 Geoblossoms with the dreaded sidewall bubble and a 350 over the top. So have fun. Please comment. Please give me feedback. I'm loving the number of followers now and the subscribers. Spread the word. See you soon.